Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, oh, hello. Okay, here we are with today a little extra. I'm just in the mood. I've just been procrastinating and not doing the jobs that I'm supposed to be doing. So instead, I am sharing fortune tea leaf cards with you today. So let's get started. Okay, so where are we at? Okay. Whew. Hi, everybody. I just want to do an hour. So I'm just going to do an hour, maybe a little bit longer, and we'll just see how we go. I just wanted to I'm procrastinating and not getting my jobs done. Instead, I'm going to offer you readings with the fortune tea leaf cards. Now, before we start, I just want to go through quickly for you guys to see here. These are your topics: success, love, career, marriage, wealth, and happiness. And of course, you can use spiritual as well. If you want to, you can also select June, of course, or you can do for July, August, September, October. Where are we? November, December, January, February, March, April, and of course, if you want to do the rest of May. Now, two things. One, the two cards, once you choose a topic or a month, you get two cards for free. And if you want anything more, pay donation. Now, if you choose a $5 donation, you're going to get quite in-depth sort of reading, or a $10 reading. You're also going to include, for a $10 reading, is also going to be the coffee tarot with the fortune tea leaf cards. So that's cool. No worries. So let's have a look who's in the first lot of lists. Now, I did see the list started. So we've got this one here. Right, so shall we begin? So hi, everybody. Thanks for popping in. Now, we've had, let's have a look. Who's the list? G, Egyptian, May, Lady, Blind Wolf, and Sid. So, oh, wow. Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. So, G is love, June, please. Right, okay. So, love, and we're looking at June. So, let's do the June card. So, we want June. And we want love. Oh, cool. Okay, so give us a nice breath. Nice deep breath. In with the nose and out with the mouth. Let's get sorted. Right. That sounds like I love it, Sid. I love it. Okay, so let me just shuffle these cards without spilling everything. Okay. Just give me a second to, oops. Okay. What have we got? Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Okay, it might help if I actually put my glasses on, then I can actually read the cards. So G, we're talking about love, and we're talking about during June. So it does talk, it's interesting here. So the first thing we have is about finding a sense of peace and harmony within yourself. That's really important. Once you've got that sense of peace and harmony within yourself, And make sure that you honor and respect as well. It does feel like the person who's going to come into your life is going to honor and respect you. As long as you have those boundaries set in place, it does feel like you having those boundaries in place is going to bring you a sense of love. See, it's talking very much about self-love, which is quite interesting here. But once you have that initial self-love, then it allows you to bring other energies into your life. It's all about respecting self, self-love, honoring self, having a sense of peace and calm. And it's going to allow you to bring a sense of love, relationships into your life. Someone's going to come into your life that's going to respect you, going to honor you, bring you a sense of peace and calm. It's going to find it a very easy love relationship. It's going to be really, really peaceful. It's going to be really calm and relaxing energy as well. So that's a possibility. As long as you love and respect yourself, you honor yourself, you find yourself with a sense of peace and calmness, you'll bring that energy with somebody else into your life. Okay, so that's really important there. Okay, so next was okay. So I'm just waiting for I think. I don't know if on's put in. Let me have a look. May with love. Okay. So you want the rest of May. You're welcome, G. Let me just shuffle. This one here is popping out. Okay, it feels like you might get some advice from a friend in regards to love. Okay, it feels like maybe an advice from a friend is going to bring that love into your life. And it's through taking a bit of a rest, a bit of vacation, taking some time out for yourself. So maybe if you take a bit of a break from things in life, it's going to bring love into your life. So maybe you're going to take a bit of a break this week or something like that for the rest of May. Maybe you're going to take a break and that's going to, or maybe you've been taking a break and it's going to allow somebody to come into your life. So it does feel like for you, for May, for love, it's about having some, feels like an advice from a friend. A friend's going to give you some advice in regard to the situation. Okay. And it's important for you to actually maybe take a break, take a vacation, and that's going to bring the love that you need into your life at this time. Okay, so it's also about love. Again, you get that sense of taking care of yourself, but also I get this friend as well. That helps? Cool. Okay, next we have Egyptian. Woo. Egyptian, right. Please, that helps. Okay, Egyptian. I don't know if you've typed in your message. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm just waiting for Egyptian's question. Oh, this place is rocking. Sorry if the table looks like it's rocking or anything like that. That's because the wind is blowing like crazy out there today. Okay, you got finances for August. Oh, interesting. Finance for August. So let's do wealth. And we want August. Oh, I love doing these. Now, by the way, for those that don't know, if you go to my Ko-Fi, there is an invite to Discord, to my Discord channel. And also there is a new reading available through the Ko-Fi as well, a new private reading as well. Okay, so Egyptian we have, oh, you meant June? Sorry. That was good. Okay, June. June for finances. Right. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's shuffle. Oh, okay. Talks about, okay, so you might need to take a bit of a short journey. There might be a journey. It might be a bit of a travel. Ooh, okay. Travel going on. Ooh, okay. And it might be, but just need to be aware. Okay, finances might be a little bit difficult because it feels like someone's trying to work behind your back in some circumstances or something like that. It does feel like somebody is working behind you, and so you might need to take a sort of a short trip to overcome this challenge. I do feel like you'll overcome this. I do feel that you will overcome these challenges because you're not going to let this person take anything from you. I think you're a lot stronger than you realize in this. And I think even though someone's trying to work, trying to work behind your back, against you, behind your back in regards to some sort of finances. So I don't know whether it's work related. I feel like somebody to do with work could be a bit sneaky, or somebody in that sort of area could be a bit sneaky. So I do feel like you are going to take a bit of a short trip, and that's going to sort of allow you to sort of make that difference in your journey. I do think you'll overcome this challenge because you're a lot stronger with boundaries. I think it's about boundaries. It's about putting your foot down, being a little assertive. I get a sense of being quite assertive, and I think that's part of the short trip, the journey in a way, is about you being a little bit stronger than you realize. So I do feel like it's going to be a little bit difficult. Your wealth, your finances is going to be a little bit challenging, but I do think you'll work through it, and I do think you'll have boundaries to the situation, which is quite important. Okay, so Egyptian famous, I hope that sort of helps you deal with what's coming up with a little bit of strength here. I'm just going to do okay, maybe it's to do with a new career. Maybe there's going to be a change to a career in some way. There might be a shift in it. Don't know whether that could be a promotion, or it could be something a little bit more to it. Oh, you are looking for a new job? Okay, so that's why the trip might come in play as well. Ah, you're looking for a new job. Oh, okay. Okay, so hopefully that sort of gives you a little bit more an idea there. So dealing with that, I think boundaries, being assertive is going to be a really important aspect for it. Oh, you do Instacart right now. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so the list was G, and Egyptian are being done. So we're up to May. Oh my God, this wind is just blowing everything. So May, I just need your question. And then Lady Blind Wolf. Whew, man, that wind. Love for June. Love for June. Right. Whew. Oh, Egyptian famous. Thank you very much for doing all this. Muchly appreciated. We've got an hour. So if we close this list for now, and then we'll see how we go. Got like 45 minutes. Ooh. Close the list for now. Yep. Sounds good. Thanks, Egyptian Famous. Okay. That just popped out. What have we got? Okay, it feels like you need to persevere. You need to sort of keep going. There will be some challenges, but I do think that you'll get through those challenges for sure. There may be a disappointment with a friend or a lover, so that's why it's really important that you sort of keep going. Don't give up. Doesn't feel like the first person that comes along is going to be too positive, so it's really about just keep going, keep persevering, and I do think things will start to be a bit more positive for you during the month of June. So there might be some challenges, there could be some disappointment with a lover or a friend in some way, but I do think that you will get through that challenge and something more better will come along. Feels like something better. So the first one is going to give you some ideas about what you don't want and bring you into something a bit more about what you do want. So I think you're going to get some clarity with this challenge and that's going on here. The disappointment. I think it's going to give you some clarity in the situation. So yeah, that's it for you for June. Okay, June. Is that love? Or just life in general? Don't know if that was life in general or just oh, this is, it is, whew. I think it's June in love. Yeah, love. Cool. Okay, just make sure. Oh, okay. It tells us that with you, Lady Blind Wolf, there are some opportunities coming. There are maybe some opportunities in some way. It can also speak of an abundance of love as well. They'll feel like it could be an abundance. Well, okay. Very important to not lower your standards in the situation, Lady Blind Wolf. Make sure that you there is some abundance coming, an opportunity coming for you, but make sure you don't lower your standards in regards to the love. Make sure it's about boundaries. It's about making sure that you have you're on the same page with your lover. Don't give too much of yourself away without making sure there is that sense of respect. It's about, I get a sense of having self-respect for yourself, having self-love. All those things are really important. So not lowering your standards is really important. Don't just sort of, like, I just want to say, don't just let things go by the sway. Don't let them sort of overrule you or try to tell you what to do. I just get a sense of you needing to sort of make sure that they don't try and override what you think or say or how you choose to live your life. I'm just wondering if they sort of, you got this opportunity coming. I'm just be careful about how they treat you is really important. Just make sure you're treated with respect. Just to make sure of that. Because I do feel like you might have other opportunities coming in as well. There could be several opportunities coming in, not just one. So, interesting. I do feel like you're going to have multiple opportunities. Okay, so just be careful to make sure that you don't lower your standards. Okay, next. Sid. Sid, what have we got? Oh, man, the place is shaking. It is wobbly today. Oh, just awful. I know it's supposed to do some jobs today, but it's too windy. It's just awful out there. Like, even though the sun's out, blowing a gale. Okay, Sid. Waiting for Sid's question. Don't know if Sid's put it in. Right. Life wants me to slow down, but I don't know how. Okay, so you just want to talk about slowing down. How do I slow down in life? Okay. Advice on what I need to slow down. Okay. Ooh. Oh! Slow down. Okay. Does feel like there's going to be a woman. Somebody's going to come into your life and it's going to give you some advice. I do feel like someone's going to give you some advice. I don't know whether it's me. I'm blonde. It's a weird card. Don't worry about that one. Yeah. Why don't you slow down on it? Oh, there we go. Okay. So there's going to be some temptations. It's about resisting the temptation. Hey, you're the woman giving advice. I know. Funny. I'm blonde. Okay, so I'm just going to ignore that one. Don't worry about that card there. So basically looking at, be careful about the temptations to keep you busy. Okay, I think you need to resist. It's like opening your heart to other people. It's like you open your heart to other people, and that's going to sort of be that thing where the apple to me is about opening your heart. It's that love, that wanting to care and be kind to others in a way. So I get that sense of being tempted to do more than what you're supposed to be doing. So just be careful that others are not sort of saying to you, hey, look, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? It's about having the boundaries to sort of say no. I think that's really important aspect there. Yeah, well, you need to say no. Okay, and I know that there's a sense of being, there might be a sense of feeling like you're dissatisfied with what you're doing if you if you do nothing. You're dissatisfied when you do nothing. Okay, there's that sense of if you're just sitting still, you become bored. So you need to go and do something for yourself. So maybe you need to go for a walk for yourself or go to the gym or whatever else you need to do. Go and do something for yourself. Yeah, it's a distraction from looking inward. Yeah. And I think that's part of feeling a bit of dissatisfaction, a bit of boredom with, or not, I don't want to say boredom, but just again you feel dissatisfied with what your lot is or how things are feeling within you. So you feel like that need to go and do something else. Okay, so you need to go and do something that's going to do something for you, like go for a walk or go to the spa or go spend some time with some friends. But doesn't mean you're actually doing something. Do something for you. Go to the pub. Okay, so it's also making sure that you feel that you're protected from any negative aspects that are beyond your control. I think that can be part of it too, that you are looking for more positive aspects in your life, looking to things. Go for a walk instead. Yeah, you need to do your thing. And I think part of it is feeling like you're out of control. You feel like you need to be in control of whatever it is that you're doing. I think there's a need to acknowledge there are some things that are out of your control. So I think that's part of the process as well, Sid. Okay. Oops. So, yeah, I feel like you need to just sort of schedule something for yourself. Okay, truth. So we've done Mayday, ladies. As Sid and truth. You're welcome, Sid, anytime. Now, don't forget, guys, if you want a little bit more reading, you want something a bit more in depth, there is the price point down below. You can donate any amount. Don't think you have to donate the $5 or the $10. You can donate any amount and I'll work around you. Okay, you want your reading with JP. Still no contact. Okay. JP. Oh. Okay. I do think you need to look at new opportunities for yourself, new doorways, opening up new doorways for yourself. Start opening up new paths. It's about your strength and your fortitude to sort of move ahead in your own direction. I'm getting a sense of actually starting to sort of look at the boundaries of things, look at what's actually going on, and sort of make, totally up to you, of course, but I do get a sense of looking at new opportunities that are available to you, allowing yourself that strength, that fortitude to move ahead on your own path. I'm getting a lot about I'm just starting to sort of get this feeling, this direction of you sort of working on your own connection, your own opportunities, your own possibilities, and new paths that are opening up for you. Are you missing out on opportunities by waiting? So just something to think about, thinking about new opportunity. I do feel like there's a opportunity knocking. That's what I want to get. There's opportunity knocking, and whether you're ready to open that door is totally up to you. But I do think there could be something else, and I think you could be resisting that opportunity. Are you resisting that possibility of something new, something different coming into your life? Up to you. Up to you, of course. But I'm just wondering if you're resisting an opportunity that could have arrived, that could be knocking on your door right now. I'm wondering if you're resisting that opportunity. Okay, up to you, but I feel like you're missing out on opportunities. Up to you what you do, of course. But... Oops. Right. Emma? Emma? Okay, just waiting for Emma's post. Oops. Okay, love for May. May's nearly finished. It's just the end of May. So it's the last week or so. Does feel like somebody's working against you for some reason. Feels like somebody's just suddenly come into the picture here who might be working against you as you wait for news in regards to love. Maybe a new package or a new, could be something in regards to love coming into play, but it does feel like someone's trying to sort of undermine the situation. So just be careful. Don't know whether they're trying to stop, maybe they stop the letter or stop the message coming through. Could be to do with a message more so than the actual, than a package or anything like that. It could be just a message coming through, news in some way. So yeah, it could be that the messages are coming through. Maybe someone's trying to stop that message coming through in some way. There could be somebody working behind the scenes in the situation. So just be careful, be aware of that. Be aware that, you know, it's only another week or so to go. And just feel like somebody could be working behind the scenes to stop this letter from coming through or this message from coming through. So just be aware of that, and just make sure that you get this letter, that you know that it's coming through. So that's all it's got in regards to love. It just feels like you've got this message, got this letter coming through, and it's definitely to do with the voice. It's definitely a sense of communication. So it could be a phone call or a text, could be something like that, which communicates in regards to this love. But I feel like there's somebody underhand maybe trying to stop the situation in some way. So just be aware of that. Okay. Next is Summer. I'm just waiting for Summer to come through. You're welcome. Just waiting for Summer's message. And then West. Summer and then West. Summer. Right. How's my husband feeling towards me? Okay, so this is a marriage one. This is a connection with your marriage at this time. Right, Summer. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at your husband. Okay, okay, I feel like you need to sort of start again with your relationship. If you want to sort of start with your husband, I think you need to sort of start with courting again, or don't let your guard down completely, is what I'm getting here. With the broken wishbone, I'm getting a sense of don't let your guard down completely. I do feel as though you need to sort of start from basics with your relationship with your husband. Maybe I feel like you need to sort of go back to just getting to know each other again. Maybe start, you know, don't get too complacent with things. I do feel like there's still some development, there's still some growth needing to be done in the relationship. And so I think it's really important that you guys communicate really, really clearly. So important that you don't let your guard down too soon. definitely feel as though you need to sort of get back to just getting to know each other again and get back to sort of maybe even dating or courting or being able to communicate more clearer, being able to sit and talk as well could be a really important aspect of getting back to the basics. So don't let your guard down too soon is basically what I'm saying here. Not at this time, maybe. I think you still need to be a little bit more cautious. You know, don't go in full hog, so to speak. Just give yourself some time to sort of just ease into it. You know, I'm not saying don't do anything. I'm just sort of saying ease yourself back into things. Do things slowly. Don't rush with it. I just feel it's the time to sort of just ease it, and you'll know within yourself when you're ready to take that next step. So just trust in yourself, just to ease back into things slowly. Okay, I think that's really an important thing. Don't rush it. You know, it's not saying that it won't get better, but just take your time. Don't rush it. You know, you're there for a long time. You know, if you're there for that long time commitment, then you need to take your time with it. Don't rush into it. Okay, so this is who I'm doing at the moment. So we're just doing West. Oh, I thought I saw ER. Urza. Did I see Urza? I think Urza's missing, but I don't know whether that was just me from yesterday. So I thought there was Urza. Oh no, maybe not. West. Okay. I thought maybe I was just dreaming it. Okay, how's my partner feeling about me? Okay, is this love? It's just me just separating the cards. Okay, maybe they feel like there's obstacles to overcome. There might be some challenges going on at the moment with the relationship. Okay, but I do feel like that things will work out through this difficult time. Okay, so I do feel as though your partner's sort of feeling as though things are a little bit difficult. There are some challenges at the moment, but knows that things will work out in the long run. That that it will be okay. There is that sense of overcoming those challenges, being able to move through them in time. So I feel like there is that sense of there are some challenges that you guys need to work out. Yep. So I do think you guys can work it out. It's about communicating, being able to communicate. Okay, being able to have some clarity and being able to communicate clearly is really, really important there. So yeah, I think you'll be okay. Yeah. Okay, next on the list. Oh, here we go. China, desert, China, and yeah, communication. Communication is the big thing, being able to sit down and actually be clear cut in your communication. I know that's not always easy. Okay, so I'm looking for desert, then China. Desert, then China, and then Italian. Oh, yeah, because I've only got like 20 minutes. Oh, I thought I saw. Okay. Okay, desert, right. Desert Rose, how does Marvin Now this is work related. Your supervisor feels towards you. Interesting card we get here was we got, okay, interesting, we get bear, right? With this one it says danger, especially in money matters and forces working against you. So maybe he felt, okay, just maybe Marvin felt, your former supervisor, was that somebody was working against you. He felt that someone was working against you and that maybe there was some money issues involved with it. So I don't know whether his perspective is that someone was working to I want to get a sense of like frame. I want to get like framing you to do with the till or to do with the money finances. Someone was working against you in regards to money in some way, and I think he knows that. You got set up. Okay, your supervisor knows that you got set up. He knows, but he's just trying to work out. I think he was in a bit of a hard spot to try and prove it. He was in a hard spot to prove it. He knows you were set up, but he was in a hard spot to try and prove it. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Interesting card. So he knows it. Just not sure how to prove it in that respect. So yeah, he knows you got set up. He knows, but he just doesn't know how to prove it. He's just got to try and prove it, and then things could be. Yeah. What are we up to? No. What's time? We've got quarter of an hour. We'll just see. Oh yeah, China and Italian. I'll just do those two, and then we'll see. If there's anyone else that wants a reading, they can just let you know. Oh, ouch. Oh. So China, Italian, and then I'll see you after that, and I'll just let they can. And look, if I don't get them all done now, what I want you to do is, if you let Egyptian famous know, and just leave a comment down below after the video's done, and I'm going to do a separate video later with all those people who didn't get readings. I'll get a separate video. So if you want a reading and I haven't done your reading for you, just make sure you put it in the list down below. Don't forget to check out Ko-Fi. I've got a new coffee and tarot reading available for you. So there is a new coffee and tarot reading available on Ko-Fi. Don't forget the link on Ko-Fi for the Discord. So if I haven't done a reading for you and you want one, leave a comment after the live has been uploaded or being processed. And then if you leave a comment there after the stream is finished, then I will do a separate video. What does your family think of you? Oh, interesting. Family. I don't think I did a family one. Don't think there's one that we could use for family. It's just the happiness, really. Okay, let's just do family. Person thinking of family. Family. Oh, what have we got? Okay, maybe somebody in the family is leaving, or maybe they feel like you're leaving them. Don't know if they feel like you're leaving them. Feel like there's an empty chair in the house. I don't know if they think of you behaving. I don't know if you're doing something that your family might not agree with. I'm wondering if you're doing something that the family may not agree with, and that's why there feels like there's an empty chair in the family. Okay, I do feel as though, okay, so there's a bit of an empty chair. That's you leaving. Okay, I do get the sense of you. It feels like they think that you're behaving silly, that you're not doing what, they don't agree with you. Okay, so that's basically what's going on here. Definitely feels like they think of you as being acting silly. You're not, you're not acting wise. You're not really doing what they want you to do. You're doing your own thing, and that's the sense of you leaving. So yeah, basically, boils down to that is what is going on. So that's what they think. That's interesting. I'm loving these cards, the way they come out for the messages that are coming through. Really interesting. I'd love to do, don't forget, we can get a bit more in depth if you want to. Yes, you are hurt, and I can understand that. Ooh. It's about trusting your own intuition. Okay, it's about having boundaries. This just popped out, so I'm just going to read it anyway. I'm just going to include it. Yeah. So definitely feel as though you just got to trust in your own intuition. You got to do what's right for you, basically. Do what's right for you. Yes, boundaries. Yep. Yes, Effie. The deeper readings, when you want to get into a little bit more detail, they spend a little bit more time. They are quite good to get a little bit more deeper. I have got some really good readings available on Ko-Fi, of course. And don't forget Discord. The Discord link is in the Ko-Fi page. So you can be. Oh, by the way, my name's Paula, by the way. Right, who's next? The last one is Talion. And then I will make sure everybody puts, if they've come in late, put their question down below. Oh, hi, Blueberry. I'm sorry. I'm finishing shortly. I've got some things that I'm supposed to have done, and I've been procrastinating. And then it's got windy, so I don't think I can do it. I don't want stuff to go everywhere. So what, Blueberry? Just leave your question down below in the comments after the live, and I'm going to do a separate video this afternoon. I need to have some lunch and do some bits and pieces, otherwise I'm going to be a bit thing. And I'm going to do a separate video of everyone's question. Then everyone puts question down it, unless they want a deeper reading. So we've got Talion, I think, is the last one. Talion's still here. Yeah, it's just the time. I've only got like 10 minutes left, so I'm not sure who's here. Hi, Joan. Yes, I am. Surprising extra streams just to sort of get a bit of, I just feel like doing some things, working through some different decks, want to try something a little different. Hi, Joan. Effie Blueberry. Right, okay. So I'm we may just if I'm just waiting for Talion. Okay, Talion. Okay, so I'm not sure if Talion's come in. Okay, Egyptian famous. I have 9 minutes. Okay, so 9 minutes. Who is wanting a reading? Egyptian famous, just write up who wants a reading, and then if I don't get them all done today in the next 9 minutes, 8-9 minutes, if I don't get them done today, I will do them later on today. I'm sure there's a green in here. You know how you know there's a card that shouldn't be in here? Feels like one of the... Maybe it's just my imagination. Maybe it's just the light. Oh, guys, you guys are sweet. Okay, so just a jip. Okay, so who wants a reading? Okay, so let's see who's here. And I'll just do another. So just type in your question now. Who wants a reading? And I'll choose someone. Because I've only got like 8 minutes. Only because there's some things I want to do today and I want to go into TO for his Friday readings. I want to go into TO. So if you want a reading, type your question in now. So let's see. Don't forget the Discord, guys. I've just updated it. Joan can tell you all about the Discord. Aussie, no stream tonight. It's date night. Oh, I think TO cancelled a stream today. Oh, okay. Okay. It's no stream from TO. It's date night. Okay, I'll redo. Okay, I'll continue the readings then. I was wanting to get into TO because I was going to relax with him. Is Dr. Mystical on as well? I think Dr. Mystical's on later, but I don't know what time. Okay. Okay, is he on in a couple of hours? Okay, I will continue then. Okay, I will continue a little bit longer for those that've got a question. Thanks, Joan. I think I'm getting it updated. I think it's starting to look quite good. There's lots of good questions, lots of things people can do. They can promote their business. They can do readings. You can be a reader. You can be a practice reader as well. I've got practice reader and reader. There's practice reader and practice reader 2, and then practice reader, and then there's a reader, which is quite cool. And we've got lots of questions and answers and lots of things to look into. Pretty free about. So if you're a practice reader, you need to be on for at least a month, and then you can start asking for donations. But I want to also encourage everybody who joins to be readers as well, practice readers and readers, and so that they can start getting bigger information, more information, and they're quite cool. Yeah, there's lots of great stuff. So I don't know if anybody wants a reading. I think those that wanted one have skipped. Okay, I'll show you what the Coffee Tarot is all about. Now, I have actually on Ko-Fi have created a new reading too. Ko-Fi link? Yes, I do. Okay, let me do this. I think I pinned it, but it's it there. Now, If you go into the shop, let me just get this link here. This is a new big reading. Oh, didn't I post it in the description? Oh, jeepers creepers. I'm hopeless. I thought I'd posted it. Okay, let me have a look. Oh, jeepers creepers. I'm hopeless. Let me put it in. Thank you for telling me that. I thought I'd posted it in there. Oh, because I changed it. That's why. Okay. Oh, it's the coffee tarot. That's one you don't want. Ah, sheepers creepers. Okay, if Tio's not on tonight, we'll just continue. Yeah. Okay, that's done. Right. Yay. Yeah, I'm gonna open that back up again. We'll open it because I'm not going to worry about the. I don't know where Italian is though. So don't forget the Discord. Let's do the Discord Discord link. Let's get the Discord link. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. Yep, I can do more in-depth readings for sure. Yeah, if you're going to do an in-depth reading, definitely. Whatever you want. If you're going to do an in-depth reading, let me know what your question is, Joan. Oh! Now, remember, Ko-Fi is directly connected to PayPal, so there's no issue there. If you want a PayPal link, that's the quickest way to do it. So, Joan, yep. So, Joan, let me know what your question is, what you want me to do, how many cards, or what you want me to do. So, let me do. Let me do a look. Even if you guys donate a couple of bucks, I'm not really going to be too stressed about how much you actually donate. Well, don't lose all the cards. Even though there's fees in there, even though there are prices in there, look, you guys, if you can't afford it, you know, I don't want you to be short in your budget this week. So make sure that you only donate what you can afford. And then I can do. So this is your Discord. Okay, and Joan can tell you all about the Discord, what it offers. what you can do. I'm getting there though with it. Right, so we've got Joan. So don't forget donations, if you said that. Donations by Ko-Fi. So just waiting for Joan's question. And then we'll do the list. Oh, that wind, everything's shaking. Oh, thank you. I love that. I love it. Ko-Fi bot. I see that you sent a donation. It came up. Look. I finally got it sorted so that it does it, but I've done it a couple of times with people who've done it, so right. Will my car work properly this weekend since I fixed it up? Right, so what I'm going to do now, yeah, it's quite cool. Right, since I fixed, will my little car work properly this weekend since I fixed it up? Okay, so what we're going to do is do, oh, it's interesting. Feels like it's going to come into balance. It's going to feel so, yes, definitely feels like it will. Feels like success, victory. Whoa, positive cards coming through. So, right, let's have a look at this. Okay, the first card we have is success assured with good plans and hard work. So because you've worked hard at getting it all done, feels like yes. Okay. Oh. Okay, Effie, that sounds good. Look forward to it. Okay, it feels like, definitely feels really positive. It just keeps going. Okay, there could be some challenges. There could be some challenges as well. Like, even though it's going to be successful, it's going to be work, there could be some challenges later on. So just be aware of that. And I don't know whether it's a young woman coming into play. So maybe they might be causing some issues or something. But it does tell us that you're on the right path regarding all aspects of your life. So I don't know whether there's someone else in your life who could be working against you in some way, Joan, and it's just sort of a side part to it. But your car is definitely going to be successful. It does feel like your everything's going to be working properly. There could be some challenges later on, and I don't know whether it's to do with a young girl. So I don't know if you've got a I do feel like you need to be aware on the road. Well, I don't normally get this, Joan, but I'm sort of getting a sense of, oh, you're planning to take a road trip to see a female friend? Yeah, but I don't know if you need to be careful. You need to be aware on the road. Yeah, that's okay. Could be next month. I think you need to be really careful on the road. Just be aware of other drivers. Okay? I think you need to be aware of other drivers. Please be careful. Just want you to be aware. Just got a young driver here who's not very confident on the road. Okay, and I think that's where the problem could be. So I think you might need to just be aware. Be aware of other drivers. Just this young girl is just a bit of a road. I'm just wondering if she's got a bit of a road rage. I'm getting a sort of a sense of being distracted. Oh, this is weird feeling. Getting this young girl being distracted. I just get this real, I'm just getting a very angry young girl. Cool. Okay. Just I think it's a warning just to be careful. You know, I think your car absolutely brilliant. You're a good driver, and I just get this other person is just careless. Other person could be really careless, so just be aware of it. It's just come up. So yeah. So what do you think of using the coffee tarot with the tea leaf fortune cards? Oh, in the past you got rear. That's interesting. Oh, I wonder if has she caused any more trouble with finance, with insurance and things like that? Yeah, they do work well together. I think they're quite cool. I wonder if she's have you had are you still in is she still with insurance and things like that? Is she That's interesting. In the past you had maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's just confirmation about what happened in the past. See, like I say, the messages mean nothing to me. I just want to relay the message. Maybe I was picking up on what happened to the car, which is why things are here. That's really interesting. Really interesting. Distracted young girl. Ah, okay. So maybe there are some still issues with the car. Oh, okay. So in the long term, it's been more damage than initially thought. Ah, that's interesting, Joan. Ah, so yeah, definitely some longer term issues. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So maybe it's a thing for you just to be careful. Like, even though you've got the car working out really well and it seems to be doing everything it's supposed to, just be aware of the background. Oh, okay. Wow, that is so interesting. The way these cards have come out. Whoa. Oh, link, link. Okay, so let's do the link. The link is, didn't I pin it? I thought I pinned it. Okay, let me type this in. Let me do this. Okay, pinned. Yeah. Oh, I didn't put the PayPal link in because I want to try and get people to go through Ko-Fi. It's the same thing, does the same thing, and it's actually easier because it's US dollars. I didn't put the PayPal link in. I can do though. There's the PayPal link in. But the Ko-Fi goes straight through PayPal anyway. The Ko-Fi goes straight through PayPal. It's just a direct link. So if you donate, yeah, let me know. Whatever you want. I'm doing two free Tea Leaf Fortune cards for free. So you get 2 cards basically for free. And then if you donate anything, I'll just go from there. Whatever you donate. Hey, look, I'm pretty flexible with the whole thing. It's just about sharing the readings, knowing that the donations go straight back into the business. With the Ko-Fi link, it comes up as US dollars, which is what I'm trying to save. The PayPal goes into my New Zealand dollars. So that's why I'm sort of haven't been using it, because I want the US dollars to use on Game Crafter. So just whoever. So I've just done Joan. I don't know who's on the list. Who's on the list? Not sure who's here. So I think Kevin wanted a reading, didn't he? But I don't think he didn't. It was a free list. So I'm not sure who's still here. Because now that we've sort of moved on to donations. Yeah. There was a reason why I did the Ko-Fi, because I want the US dollars instead of the New Zealand. So, but that's okay. I can transfer it across, and it is quite good to have the New Zealand dollars because I need it for my other things to put back into the business, into the business. But the US dollars was handy. Oh, itchy hand. So yes. So let's have a look. So it is there. You can check in the chats. There's a Ko-Fi. If you don't donate through Ko-Fi, you do get exclusive downloads and things like that as well. There is a lot of discounts and things with Ko-Fi. You get some quite good deals too if you go through the Ko-Fi with other things, with readings and things like that. Get some good discounts and some exclusive posts. Become a supporter. So yeah. So let us know if you donate and who wants a reading and whose question am I going to do next. Because now I'm just going to cruise. So I'm just going to sit and I'm just going to wait. Shall we do a, let's do, while we wait, So while we're waiting, oh my God, this place is just rocking. Pick a card. Oh, thank you for the donation. Okay. Just do a quick 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, it's super windy. The whole place just, yes, Jennifer, thank you. Okay, I'll have a check. Okay, so card number 1 is Gaia, the mother. Next card is Mnemosyne with inspiration, Mnemosyne with inspiration. And the third card is Pan with nature. So take a moment, take a breath, and what do each of these cards mean to you? Card 1 is that sense of being a mother, taking care of others, but don't forget to take care of yourself. Card number 2 is all about what inspires you. And card number 3 asks that you get out in nature and take care of things. So there we go. So here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, I'll have to have a look at what that is, because I'll have to skip and have a nosy and see what that's about. So let's have a look, and what is that about? Oh, okay. Is S lesson, his lesson, no longer searching? Okay. Now, have to be a little bit careful here, just making sure that we're not doing anything legalities or anything like that. So, yeah. Okay. Is S lessons his lesson? Okay. So let's have a look at this. I'll just move those cards. Let me just double check. Sorry, what was your... Oh, okay. Okay, sorry, I'm just going to go through, just checking a couple of things before we do this. Just, okay, cool. Okay, just did a $3. Okay. Just wanted to check to make sure I had what you'd done. Right, has S... lesson, right. I'm actually just going to throw in just one of these. Okay, I am going to throw in one of those. Okay, there is some worry, some hurt, a little bit of poor me sort of energy, but yet keep going. No, I think he's persevering. I don't feel like he's learned his lesson. Okay, I'm just not getting that he's learnt his lesson in any ways. Yeah, I don't think he's learnt his lesson. I think he's a little bit persevering. That's the card I wanted. Let's have a look. So I don't know if there's a dealing with an older woman involved in the situation. It definitely feels like it's an opportunity. So you need to sort of pay attention to what's going on to it as well, okay? So I just think it's about finding your own happiness. I do feel like you do need to make sure that you're staying protected. I get that feeling that he hasn't quite learned his lesson. So I think for you, it is about finding your own, trying to find a way to protect. I want to say protect yourself in many ways. Find your own happiness in many ways. And pay attention to what's actually going on around you. I think it's important to sort of pay attention and don't get complacent. Don't get complacent with things. I think you always need to make sure that you stay protected. You're doing all the things that you need to do to make sure that you are protected, because things will be a little bit unsettled for some time. Yeah, I get a sense of making sure you're not complacent with what's going on. He hasn't really learnt his lesson. So I do feel like you need to protect yourself in many, many ways. I am getting some older woman coming into the picture. I don't know who's that about. I do feel that, but I definitely feel like you need to pay attention to what's going on around you. Make sure you're aware of your environment and everything that's going on. Just keeps going, keeps saying that with that thing. It is about trying to find a sense of happiness with what is, and just sort of make sure he's not in your life. Because I don't think he will learn his lesson. I just don't think I think you just got to try and get away from that situation. Must make sure that you've got some boundaries in place and you're protected and you're taken care of. Okay, I think that's really the whole thing. To find your own happiness is about making sure that this person is no longer in your life. Okay, I do feel like this person is not going to change soon, is not going to change, that they are quite persevering in whatever their intention is. They're quite persevering in their intention. So it's really important that you take care of you. Okay? Okay. So I think you just got to make sure that you take care of yourself. So I hope that makes sense. Oh, you're welcome, Jennifer. You're welcome. Thank you for donating. Totally appreciated. It certainly is. Because remember, every dollar comes back into the business, so I can do more for you. So I can do these surprise little lives only come because of your support. So it's muchly appreciated, your support. So don't forget, we've got the Discord to share if you want to come in and share your knowledge of tarot or your spirituality, or you just want to just chat and be with like-minded souls. The Hecate server is certainly there. Should we have a look and see what's on Hecate's Crossing server? We'll just have a quick skizzy without going into too much detail about the things. Oh, okay. Look, I've had these a long time. I've had them before. They were given to me as a gift from a magazine that I wrote into. And unfortunately, they disappeared. So I've just replaced them, you see. So I wanted to get back into reading with them. And yes, reading with the cards is so much fun. Hey, let's just... I don't know if anyone typed in a question, anyone's donated. Let's just show you. Let me share my screen with the Microsoft Edge Lab. Let's go into the Discord just to show you a little bit. I'm not going to go too much detail here. So basically, if you can just see on the side here, we've got the channels. Hikate's Crossing, current TV series and movies. I've just added another thread for that one. There's the rules, introducing yourself, the roles that you can be with being the practice reader 2, and a reader. And then there is, or just be everyone, just if you don't want to be a reader, just be everyone. If you just want to come in and learn about cartomancy and divination. And then I've got different links here with what type of question. So my question here is, what type of question will you not answer for clearance? Kickstarters and pre-orders and shop spaces. So Kickstarters, don't forget Tasty Tarot by Tarot Oracle. And then shop spaces, you can add your shop space into here as well. I've added my ones here. Then my creations, looking at what my decks are. You can order, there's some downloads, free downloads as well as make playing cards for ordering my cards. Then you can actually offer readings only with text. And then you got your spiritual practice. And then you've got what your social media is. And then you can offer readings with video. Okay, so there's the Ko-Fi shop you can add, I've added, and then my donation-based readings as well, I've added well. And don't forget to write a review and details of how to contact me. So basically it's all there. That I can do voice chat in Discord for set prices, or you can do donation-based as well, depending on what you want, whether you want an open reading or whether you want a private one. So your choice. So yeah, that's the Discord. I think I've sort of started to sort of set it up quite well. So yeah, pinned the messages in regards to are you interested in doing readings on here? Just sort of ask a few questions, and then depending on your experience, what you are, that's what your roles and things are. And then with the rules explains it all. So yeah, and if you want a video chat space, I can create a private reading space for you. Well, so doing all that as well if you're a reader and you want to experience. So definitely welcome. So thank you to everybody who comes in. I will just let me know what your experiences are, and we'll pop you where we can pop you. So yeah, cool. So that's it. Thanks, Joan. I'm getting there. So that's where I want to give people the opportunity to develop their own reading practices. Okay, it's about being able to practice your own development, because everybody can learn to read tarot or oracle or Lenormand or so you can practice. Yes, Joan, I made you admin. Realized. I know you want to practice, but I made you a reader. Oh, ouch. Right. So yes. So we're just waiting for some questions. Just wanted to show you what there is. Everybody can type up their question. Just type up a question if you want a reading. Let's start. Let's get going. So I'm not quite sure who's here, who's online. Joan, I made you a reader, not a practice reader. So you can ask for donations. Right. Take care, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. So, Flower, just type in your question. I haven't heard back from Kevin, so I don't know quite what's going on there. I know Kevin was there. Not quite sure what was happening. Oh, that's you. Oh, Itchy Boots. You don't know what Itchy Boots was. Itchy Boots is Nora Lee traveling through South America at this time before she moves into the States. She's a Dutch lady and she traveled. Right, she's been traveling through South America. So I've been watching her trips. That's what Itchy Boots is. I watched her African trip. It was really amazing. On her bike, on her motorbike. Right. So, how does Y feel about me after the school dance? Okay. Oh, as soon as I asked that question, oh, what popped out? The first card is Broom. Feels like there's a shift in attitude. There's a new attitude to how he feels about you. So let's have a look. Like, it doesn't feel negative or anything like that. We're getting a sense of loyalty here. We're getting together with friends. Maybe there's a bit of a friendship energy. Not yet ready to explore anything more than that. Maybe it feels like there's a friendship or something there. So I don't know, just about. Okay, so it definitely feels as though there could be a friendship energy. There could be a sort of a shift in the energy. Feels quite loyal. Now, with this friendship, it could be quite close, quite intimate. Maybe there's a development coming in later. But basically at this time, it feels quite sort of close energy as well. But just take one day at a time. You don't have to rush it. One day at a time. Just enjoy the journey. Just enjoy the journey one day at a time. Don't get too, I want to say don't get too emotional about the whole thing. Just allow yourself to enjoy that friendship, enjoy that connection. That definitely feels like there's a connection there, and it just feels very, just walking together on the same path, so to speak. So yeah, don't get too wound up by it at all. Just enjoy the journey. Okay, so I don't know who else is here who wants questions. So let's type in some questions. I'm procrastinating. I'm procrastinating, so I'm not getting my other jobs done. Okay, so who's next on the list? Oh my God, that wind! Everything is just rocking. You can feel the tent, the awning. You're welcome, Flower. So I don't know if I've missed anybody that wanted a reading from before. So I don't know who's still here, who's hanging around. I was waiting for Kevin, but I didn't get a question. Just a hello. That's as far as he got. So I was just waiting for Kevin to see if there was anybody else. And in the meantime, let's just answer this one here. Okay, I'll answer this. It's an interesting one to come across. Will I get lucky at the casino? So let's have a look at the wealth. Oops, there's the wealth card. Okay, will you get lucky at the casino? Let's have a look. Oh my God, I hate this noise. To make sure that my poles don't fall down. Okay, right. Will I get lucky at the casino tonight? Will pay you. Ooh. What do we got? Okay, be careful about not being clear and concise with your strategies or things like that. I think things are going to be a little bit muddled. Okay, I do think things could be a little bit muddled in your thinking. You could be a little bit unclear about things. I think you need to make sure that you go in with a really clear and focused mind if you're going to be lucky with at the casino tonight. I do think you need to make sure that you are focused and that you're clear, you've got strength, because there may be some challenges in regards to finances. Limit yourself, budget yourself. I do think that things could be a little bit muddled. Things could get a little bit difficult. You could lose a little bit. Could be a sense of though things aren't quite working in your own direction, like as though things are not quite moving in the right direction. So make sure that you limit yourself and that you are clear thought. Make sure you're in budget, which is really important as well. I just feel like you just got to be clear thinking. You got to focus on what you're doing. I don't feel as though things are not going to go quite as planned. So just be aware of that. Be aware of how much you're giving of your money. Boundaries with finances. Okay. Hi, Angelic. Yes, ask a question. Don't forget donations. Oh, okay. Donate first before I do your question. And then we'll know where you are at. Yeah, whoever donates first, I'm just waiting for donation. If you donate, you'll definitely get a read. Yeah, just waiting for the donation to come through. So if you go through Ko-Fi, it comes up immediately. Hi, Amara. So I'm just waiting for the donation to go through. And then we'll know exactly where you are. Will I be able to handle taking my current math class this summer or save it for next semester? I really don't know. Ooh. Yep. New donation. Gone through. Cool. Thank you for the donation. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Okay, so let's have a look. Will you be able to handle taking your current math class during class this summer? Okay. Or should you save it for next semester? Let's have a look. Should she take the math class this summer with the other class? Okay. 2 of 5 tells you there are some choices that need to be made, and they're hard choices. Hard choices to be made. And the world's your oyster. Really is about a sense of what do you really want to bring into your life right now? What do you want to do to bring into your life right now? It really is about that sense of breakthrough, that potential. So I get a feeling of you bringing it into your life. I do think I think you're bringing math into your summer, into the classes. Summer is really important. I do feel like it is. Definitely feel as though you're going to have I do feel like success. Let's get that success card here, because I do feel like it's success in regards to your success. Okay. Yeah, it is important. It shows as being really important. So let's have a look at the success in regards to putting the maths with your chemistry for this semester instead of next. Woo! Okay, so I think you're going to get some help. I'm going to say you're going to get some help with a woman. Somebody else is going to help you and guide you as well. It's something you don't have to do alone, which is quite important. It says that you're on the right path if you do this. You're on the right path. You're doing the right stuff. Everything sort of feels like it's coming together in some way. And it's going to bring you happiness and well-being. So it's making sure that you take care of yourself in many ways. Make sure you're sleeping well, make sure you nurture yourself, you're doing all the right things that you need to be doing to make sure you're clear-headed, you're doing the right stuff. Keeps going. Successful outcome to any issues you have as well. Whoops, I don't want to lose all those cards coming through. So it's coming through as really positive, really successful. Bring the two together. Bring the two classes together. Or your maths professor is a woman. Okay, and I think she's going to help you with this process as well. I think she will definitely will help you in that. You're definitely going to stick with the chemistry class, and your maths professor is a woman. So you're doing your best to be smart during making smart decisions. So I really think you're on the right path, doing all the right things. I really feel as though, oh, another card came out. But don't forget to occasionally take a break. Okay, it's going to be really important for you to make sure that you have breaks, that you take your time out, you take your vacations, you take time out for yourself as well. Super important. You might take a weekend away. Don't be studying 24/7. Make sure you sleep well, make sure you eat well, make sure you do all the things that you need to do to make sure that you are in a really good headspace. I just keep getting this energy of everything's going to be successful. You just got to believe. You just got to know in yourself. You just got to believe in yourself. Have faith in yourself as well, which is really, really important here. Have faith in your decisions that you're doing, that you are achieving everything you need to do. Make sure that you're nurturing, you're eating well, you're sleeping well, you're taking necessary breaks. Important to not be studying all the time. You do need to take a break. You need to walk away from everything. Take some time out for yourself. Super, super important with the vacation card here, the holiday card. Make sure you actually take a break. Take some time away from study, from the study and everything like that. Super, super important here. Okay. So yeah, I think you're going to be really successful. I do think you can put the two together. Definitely think you can do, because it is important to you to get it done. Otherwise otherwise next semester is going to be a bit overwhelming if you try and leave it. I do think it needs to be sort of started now and continued to be worked on, because I think you're quite capable. You just got to believe in yourself and just know that you're going to achieve. I do feel it is about you nurturing yourself. Okay, and I think your professor will help you with your maths as well. Yeah, definitely get help. Definitely talk to your maths tutor. Definitely feel like you need to talk to her, your maths professor, and talk to her and make sure that she understands where you're coming from and that sort of stuff. Balancing. Okay, so that's where this has come up really, really strongly here. So yeah, so hopefully that gives you lots of information to work on. So that's a donated reading for those that didn't know. That's what I've done there, is donation. So of course you're going to get a little bit more information for sure. So interesting. So right, where are we at? Me helping you guys is me procrastinating, not doing my other jobs that I'm supposed to be doing. I have to do it later tonight. Has to be done tonight though. Otherwise I am going to get in trouble. Well, something might overflow. These jobs you've got to do when you're living off grid, sort of basically. Tiny living. It's not really off grid, but there are some things that you have to do when you live in a caravan, which we won't talk about. Right. Amiris, what's coming up for you? Oh my god, sorry if everything's rocking. Oh my god. The screen's rocking. Sorry guys, I just have to hold the screen for a second. Okay, I think it stopped. For those that don't know, you can find my video of my space on YouTube. Watch my channel. Right, what's coming up for you? Sorry, everything rattles and rolls. What's coming up for you, Amiris? Let's have a look. First thing is there could be some concern with some sort of relationship, sexual matters. Could be some stuff going on there. And it's that someone's working behind your back. So someone's not being totally honest. Someone could be affecting a relationship. It could be a sexual relationship or a connection with somebody. So interesting. Does feel as though there is some energy coming up. It definitely feels very much of a relationship, a sexual relationship, maybe a desire for someone. And it could be a lot of concern about that sort of area of your life. Maybe there are some concerns about a relationship, concerns about some of being intimate with somebody, maybe on some level. And so there is that sense of someone actually not being totally honest with you, someone maybe working behind the scenes to not be, I just feel like someone's just not being totally honest with you, and it could be to do with a sexual relationship in some way. So yeah, so that's what I've got there. So who's next? Sarah. So yeah, interesting, the cards that are coming up. How does, oh my god, sorry, I'm just gonna hold the screen a minute. Just give me a second. Otherwise, going to make you guys feel really sick if we rock too much. Okay, Sarah, how does Murad Leo feel about you? Oh my god, I'm sorry if it's rocking. How does Murad Leo feel about you? Okay, it feels like it's a journey. It's a journey with you. And it talks about success, talks about achievements. So maybe he feels that you're in it's a journey, but it's achievable. It's an achievable journey. Feels like that, that there is that sense of it's possible to achieve. It's definitely going to take some time. It's not something that's going to be hurried, but it's achievable to be with you in some way. That's all I'm getting there, is that it's achievable journey. Nothing more than like it's not showing romance or anything like that, but that's because we're only doing 2 cards here. We're not getting a lot of information. We're just getting a bit of saying that it feels like that you are a, that it's a journey, that he's taking a journey with you, and it's achievable, that it's possible journey. Oh, you don't notice it? Oh, sorry. I feel like the whole thing's rocking. When it rocks, the whole thing goes like this. Like this, goes like this. So is your ex. That's why it was a journey. And that's why it was achievable. So, it's up to you what you do with it. Maybe he feels like he can, maybe there's a feeling of reconciliation with this. I get like it's achievable journey. So maybe he feels that in time that there will be a reconciliation. But what you do with it is totally up to you. Of course, you don't have to reconcile just because it's possible. Totally up to you. What will be the outcome of your current relationship? Your current relationship? Okay, what's the outcome of this current relationship? Let's have a look. Oh, this card keeps popping out. Oh, this is just a short journey. Okay, this tells us that it's a short-term relationship. It may not be long-term, but it's a one that you can enjoy for sure. But okay, it could be a short journey, but it does tell us that it's solid. That it could have success, but it's going to take some effort. Okay, it could be successful. It does tell us that it could be just a short journey, but it doesn't mean it can't be enjoyable. It doesn't mean that you can not enjoy the relationship, enjoy it for what it is. Even though it could, maybe it's just for a short term, maybe it's not a long-term relationship, but it doesn't mean that but it's solid for the moment. So don't let the doubt creep in. Just enjoy the moment and let's see what the effort will take. I mean, the effort could expand the journey, could expand it longer. Just because it says a short journey, I mean, a short journey could be a year, maybe 2 years, just means maybe it's not a lifetime relationship. But that's okay. Just enjoy the journey for the moment, because it tells me that the relationship is actually quite solid in this moment, unless you let the doubt creep in. Okay, don't let the doubt creep in, because then you're going to make it a bit wobbly and it's going to be a bit shaky. But totally up to you what you do with it. It does feel like it's not going to be a long-term lifetime relationship, but it is a good relationship. So don't destroy what you've got. Is what I want to get here. Don't destroy what you've got, because then I get the sense of like the Tower and Tarot, where everything becomes shaky and it becomes wobbly and things, but it only comes from your own doom and gloom thoughts and perceptions. So don't let it get that stage. Okay. So even though it's short term, could be a good one. Right, Nikki. Hi. Welcome. Whew. Right, Nikki. Right. What are Yogesh's feelings towards me? For me, what are Yogesh's feelings? Yogesh's feelings. Right. First one is a fair head. I don't know whether he's fair head or whether there's a third person that's coming into play with this situation. Okay. Because it says that maybe he's criticizing you. Maybe there's somebody in the picture who's a third. I just keep getting like third person. Third person is criticizing you. Okay, a third person could be criticizing you in some way. And it could be valid, but definitely feels like there's some third person. I'm just getting another card here because I do feel as though there's somebody that they could be giving valid criticism about you in some way. I'm just wondering if I'm getting a third person. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely getting fair-haired man. I don't know whether he is, whether Yogesh is, but fair-haired. But definitely feel like there's a third person though that's being critical. But it could mean the relation. But I do feel like Yogesh wants to have a successful relationship. He wants a success. He wants to climb to be successful. So I am getting a sense of him wanting to be successful. But I'm just thinking that there's a third person in the picture. Yep, there's a third person. Okay. Might be self-criticizing you, but I do feel that Yogesh wants that success. He wants to be successful. He wants to be climbing towards success. He wants a successful relationship, but there's that third person stirring the pot or criticizing you, so to speak. And well, he wants a successful relationship. And the question was about you. So it could be a sense of feeling, but it depends on whether he listens to this other person or not. Just because he wants it to be successful doesn't mean it will be. You know, it does feel like he wants a connection. He wants it to be successful, but it doesn't mean it necessarily will be. But it's a possibility. Yeah. Just remember, things can change. Oh. Right. Where are we at? I'm loving the Ko-Fi, right? Ooh. So where are we at? Let's have a look. Oh, I've just got to stretch a little bit, feeling a little bit. Okay, so who wants a pick a card? Shall we do a pick a card? Let's do a let's do Echoes of Nature. Let's do Teo's Echo of Nature. Yeah, that's cool. Let's do a 1, 2, 3. And let's use the waterfall. As I don't have the tasty tarot yet. Because we don't have the tasty tarot. Ooh. Okay, 1. Okay, so I'm using the Waterfall Tarot with the Echoes of Nature from Tarot Oracle. Okay, 1, 2, or 3, guys. 1, 2, or 3. Right, so cool. Oh, cool. You backed the Tasty Tarot. Yeah, I'm so pleased I did too. I've got the money aside into my savings, which is quite good. Okay, you picked a pile. Cool. You don't have to tell me. Cool. Okay, so you've picked a pile. Don't tell me what number. First one is 7 of Cups. So it is about making a sense of wise choices because it's all about past experiences. So I think your past experiences are going to be, or your memories of the past are going to affect how you choose your decision, your decisions, your choices that you need to make to move ahead. I think they're going to affect you emotionally, your memories of the past. So just be aware of that. Maybe you need to put your memories, your emotions of the past aside so that you can actually choose a little bit more wisely there. Okay, pile number 2, we have the Lovers. So we definitely have a relationship coming here. There is a relationship and it allows you to sort of move slowly through the journey. I feel like you're surfing the waves, just cruising through the relationship. There's really sort of no effort going into it, maybe. Feels very casual, even though there's that passion and there's that, there's definitely that passion there, the dynamic energy between the two of you, but it feels very surfy. It just feels very sort of, I want to say very casual energy coming through here. And that's okay. That's okay. That's a confirmation that that's an okay relationship to be in. You don't have to have any rules. You don't have to have any sense of commitment or anything like that. It just feels very sort of like you're cruising forward. You don't have to be any limits to the relationship, and that's okay. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. This is about you. I mean, it does feel like people have been putting their ears into it and going, oh, you should be doing this and you should be doing that. It's your business. It's between you and the person that you're with, and it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter about anybody else. Okay, so pile number 3 talks about the King of Cups. Could be about putting your emotions aside. Look at the experiences, the practical approach to your emotions in that, and look at the wisdom that you gained, your experiences. It does feel like there's some experience, some emotional experiences that you've had, and it's enabled you to sort of look at your emotions in a little bit more of a practical sense. Don't get too wound up in your emotions. Maybe it's also about reminding us that you don't have to go. I'm getting a sense of not going full hog into something, using your wisdom or knowledge that you've gained to not go full hog into something, being a little bit cautious, a little bit wary about the dreams or the goals that you've got moving into things. Maybe it could be a relationship, using your wisdom and experience to sort of be a little bit sort of cautious, be a little bit wary about moving fully and emotionally into the relationship as well. So I'm getting a sense of just using that wisdom, using that knowledge in some way. So hopefully though one of those 3 answered your question or picked or resonates with you in some way. So it'll be interesting to see what pile you picked and how it felt for you as I went through them there. So the Waterfall Tarot with the Echoes of Nature, and now we're just waiting for the Tasty Tarot to come into play. It's going to be a great combination of decks there. So there, yeah. So interesting. So yeah, if I'm up to date, maybe this is time for me just to go and have some lunch, just chill a bit, continue to watching some videos, get ready to do the jobs that I'm supposed to do. Don't really want to do it in the wind though, because I may end up with poop everywhere. Oops, I shouldn't say that so loud. You'd pick pile 1. Or did it make sense? I got no idea now. I've put them all away. Suggesting you'd pick pole. So it feels like we're ending soon. Oh my God, this place. Whew. Oh, it's awful. Yeah, I think I'm about to get going. I can't see anybody else for readings. Oh, ouch, and I've been on for 2 hours, so I think that's quite enough. I think I do need to make sure that I've got some boundaries, that I do some sense of taking care of me. So let's have a look-see here. As we complete this here. You too, take care. Bye, see you later.